Another tense television appearance for Democratic Senate candidate Jack Conway. It comes just one night after the controversial debate between him and Republican Rand Paul.
That debate aired on WHAS 11, and tonight in a live national cable show broadcast from U of L, both candidates were invited to be guests on Hardball with Chris Matthews, and Hardball it was for Jack Conway, who faced a verbal buzzsaw. 11/11's Melanie Kahn was there, and she joins us now with our top story 10. More on what happened tonight. Melanie?
Well, Doug Matthews is known for being tough on candidates on his show, and that was no exception today. Chris Matthews hammered Conway, but he isn't the only one talking about this campaign that's now drawing national attention.
Campaign tour for the University of Louisville.
Students and community members packed the Hardball set on the University of Louisville campus to get a first-hand look at a campaign that's hit the national stage, beginning with Sunday night's debate that became heated over this ad.
Why was Rand Paul a member of a secret society that called the Holy Bible a hoax that was banned for mocking Christianity and Christ? Why did Rand Paul once tie a woman up, tell her to bow down before a false idol, and say his god was Aqua Buddha?
I think you can see it as, I don't want to take sides, but I think you can see it as a religious test. Because what he's really criticizing him about is the fact that he made comments adversarial to religion back 30 years ago. That's really what the ad says.
And made that clear over and over again as Chris Matthews continued to question Conway.
You don't question his religious faith?
No, I don't. I just question his actions.
Current actions or actions 30 years ago?
I question his, well, I've questioned a lot of his actions in this campaign.
What about his actions with regard to his religious faith currently?
I don't question that at all. I question his actions. He's got 30
years ago.
Yeah, 25 years ago, whenever he was at Baylor.
But Matthews isn't the only one to criticize or question Conway's ad. Today, Republican National Committee Chairman Michael Steele told WHAS 11 the ad is not going to help Conway.
Throwing up an ugly ad about your opponent and trying to distract the voters away and make them think that that's the actual boogeyman, it's not going to work. We know who the boogeyman is here. It's Reid, Pelosi, Obama, and those Democrats who've been carrying this water for the past year.
Even Bob Gunnell, a Conway supporter and Democratic strategist, says the ad probably wasn't wise.
That was Jack's last gasp of the campaign to make that happen. We'll see if it's successful. I think the race is very close because Rand Paul keeps attacking him.
Still, Conway defended the ad, even through Matthews' constant challenges.
In any number of instances, I don't think he's told the truth.
So you just prima facie, anyone who makes a 30-year-old charge against your opponent, you will exploit that for a TV ad.
But Rand Paul is also being criticized, specifically for his refusal to shake Jack Conway's hand at the end of the debate Sunday night. Matthews didn't ask Conway about it today, but told us he didn't have a problem with it.
I don't think you should shake hands with somebody you don't like.
No, I just think it's always the appropriate thing to do at the end of a political debate, stick your hand out and shake your opponent's hand.
We are told that both candidates were invited to be on the show last week. Rand Paul's campaign declined the invitation today. A spokesperson for the Rand Paul campaign tells me tonight that Paul has not yet decided whether he will attend that next scheduled debate with Conway.
Melanie, any idea, any sense that Jack Conway knew he was walking into a buzzsaw tonight? It was just back in March after an appearance with Chris Matthews. Chris Matthews went on and on in praise about him, even saying what a cool name he thought he had, Jack Conway.
Oh, well, you know, it's hard to know whether Jack Conway was prepared for this line of questioning specifically, but by all accounts, he looked uncomfortable, he looked nervous. We've seen him on these national programs before, and he's looked like a superstar, and today was definitely an exception to that.
All right, thank you, Melanie.
All right.